This time last night, it looked like Tampa and St. Pete were in big trouble from Hurricane Ian. Worst case, their mayor called it. Now, Ian has changed its mind. It shifted course, as hurricanes do, and its likely landfall place and time have changed. A live look, Naples, Florida, the calm before the storm. The beach empty as people brace for the hurricane. And this, I-75 in Tampa. The road's now pretty clear. But roads leaving the city were packed last night. Governor DeSantis declaring a statewide emergency.
It is a big storm. It is going to kick up a lot of water as it comes in, and you're going to end up with really significant storm surge. You're going to end up with really significant flood events. And this is the type of storm surge that is life-threatening.
The most recent update from the National Hurricane Center shows the storm will likely make landfall in a cone of uncertainty between Tampa and Fort Myers, as you see here. We'll get the new details in a moment. This is Key West, already feeling the impact of the storm a bit this afternoon. 40-mile-an-hour winds or so and some rain. That eye, of course, well away from the island. The storm is moving slowly, 10 miles an hour, and forecasters say it's set to slow down even more, to as low as 3 to 4 miles an hour. Many people walk faster than that. So they're warning, Hurricane Ian is going to hover over Florida for days. And for days, Floridians could be dealing with strong winds, heavy rain, and extreme storm surge. About 2.5 million people in Florida facing some type of evacuation order. The sheriff of Hillsborough County, which includes Tampa, warning people to follow those orders.
It's been 101 years since Tampa Bay has experienced a storm of this magnitude. The county administrator does not make these decisions lightly. Heed the warning. Get your families to safety. There's nothing more important than to protect you and your family's life.
The governor's activated about 5,000 members of the Florida National Guard. A couple more thousand coming from out of state to help out. But local officials are warning once the water starts rising, rescue crews may not be able to reach people, so they're warning people to get out while they can. We have complete coverage tonight. Guad Venegas in Cuba, Valerie Castro along Clearwater Beach. First, NBC meteorologist Samara Theodore is tracking the storm for us again tonight. Samara, some significant changes on place and time.
Yes, Shepard, with each update to the tracks, we are seeing a more definitive path. And I'll tell you right now, for the folks living south of Tampa, the situation is growing more dire. Let's jump right into it. So Hurricane Ian right now is coming in as a Category 3 hurricane. 120-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Once we hit 130, we're in Category 4 territory. You can see right now it's sitting just to the south-southwest of Punta Gorda, Florida, at about 200 miles away. And the latest track coming in has been relatively consistent. So the last few runs, we've really been seeing that threat remain near areas like Sarasota. But this is the cone of uncertainty. So from Tampa all the way to Fort Myers, there's still a chance we could see a shift here, a slight wobble in this storm, and we could see a major variation there. But for right now, coming in south of Tampa, as far as the timing goes, 2 p.m. on Wednesday is looking fairly good for us to start seeing those hurricane-forced winds and that hurricane starting to make landfall just south of Sarasota. If we see it make landfall farther south, closer to Fort Myers, that's earlier in the day. The farther north you head, then we're headed towards Wednesday night and to Thursday morning territory. Now, the deadliest part of a hurricane, the storm surge, and that is going to be the biggest issue because really the entirety of the western coastline of Florida is very vulnerable to storm surge. And right now we've shifted that 8 to 12-foot surge farther south of Tampa. I want to show you what's going to happen here. So we have this is the wind field of the hurricane tomorrow afternoon and evening, and you can see that southerly flow pushing water into areas like the Port Charlotte Bay there into Fort Myers, and then we get that outflow coming through Tampa there. They're still going to be impacted though by heavy rain if the storm does take a more southerly trajectory. Now, here's a look at the impacts when it comes to the rains. We're talking 24 inches of rain or higher, stretching from Sarasota through Tampa all the way up the east coast of Florida as well. This is 2 to 3 months of rain in 2 to 3 days. So if you live in an evacuation zone, now is the time to head out. For the East Coast, we really want to keep an eye over here because while we're focusing on the hurricane making landfall in areas like Sarasota, we could see that onshore flow causing more flooding in areas like Jacksonville. This is very similar to the path that Charlie took. I said this last night, the most notable resource we have right now, Shepard, is time, and that's really starting to wind down. I would get everything done by tonight.
Yep, tomorrow afternoon looks like an important time. Samara, thank you so much.